3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Metroid. So, this is the first, what do you call it? People call it Metroidvania. The what do you call it? The genre? But it's not so, because Metroid came first. Metroid did it. Metroid didn't actually do it first. I recall that there were a couple of PC games that did that before. Metroid was just one that became really popular because it was, accessible to people who didn't have a computer and had a Nintendo system. So let us start. And here we are. Samus Aran. I don't know how to pronounce her name. But the thing was, when I was a kid, when this game first came out, everybody assumed that Samus was a dude, right? But no, it wasn't. It was a lady. One of the first female, heroes to grace the video game main characters. And I didn't have a problem with that because, she has an awesome suit and, she was kind of reminiscent of Ridley from Aliens had a suit. This is what Ridley would be doing. I've never had I don't have a problem with women being heroes and stuff, because there are some pretty, badass ladies in movies like Sarah Connor from Terminator 2. I've always thought of her to be, real cool lady. And there was Sigourney Weaver in Okay, let's get rid of these things here. I always feel like I always feel like I'm good at video games when I kill these guys up on top and before they get the drop on me. Oh man, I haven't beaten this game before, but I came pretty close, I believe. And for a game that's like about over 30 years old now. I think this game is like 33 years old now. For a game that's 33 years old, it's actually pretty fun. But trying to convince some people to play it nowadays is kind of like trying to convince me to watch a black and white movie from the 50s. I used to get so bored trying to watch some of the stuff my mom and my grandpa used to watch, especially if it was in black and white, what was it, Bonanza or something. Bless me. When I was a kid, I didn't quite get the hype about The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. The only thing that was real memorable about it when I was a kid was the famous song by, what's his name? NCO. I can't remember his name. But the guy who did The Good, the Bad, the Ugly soundtrack. That's the only thing I remember from that movie as a kid growing up. It wasn't until I was a teenager when I actually watched it through. And it was actually a pretty good movie. I mean, it was not the best movie, but it was, entertaining. And I didn't understand a lot of it. But it seems like I watched it recently. I'm 35, but I watched it last year. And again, and under the eyes of, more grown-up eyes, I'm able to comprehend a lot more themes in that movie in regards to, war crimes and, doing all you can to, and things that people will do for money, I don't know. There's a lot of things in there that I comprehend that I can't quite remember at the moment. That's what happens when you play video games and you try to commentate at the same time. You're kind of trying to do two things at once and you're multitasking. I read somewhere that, when you multitask, you're not actually multitasking. You're doing one thing really fast, and then you're doing another thing just as fast. So if I'm talking and playing, I'm actually switching back and forth as fast as I can. It's like in the milliseconds that I'm talking and between button presses and deciding where to go. Yeah, you're kind of making split-second micro decisions as you're going along. I'm trying to explain that as best as I can understand it. Maybe I am wrong about how the brain works, or maybe I kind of missing something there. But either way, that's what I read somewhere, or as best as I remember reading it. Okay, let's get under here. I don't even know where I'm going right now. Right now, I am just exploring the game right now. It's one of the good things about Metroid is that, I don't know, you can explore the game and oh, I can't duck down. I need the bomb. Ouch! Okay, let's get out of here. I wonder what's up with these things always remind me of pine cones. You know, the pine cones that drop on the ground that are not exactly open yet. I mean, my buddies used to always slingshot those at each other. Like, they're not hard like rocks. They're kind of... Well, they're not dense enough to be, like, lethal, but they do still sting. And those are pretty fun to shoot at each other. Like, I know you could still get shot in the eye, but we didn't think about that. We just said no shooting in the face. So body shots were all a go. But if you got somebody in the face, that was all purely by accident. Unless you were being a real dink and you shoot somebody in the face who you suspected that stole your video game. It's one thing that doesn't happen as prevalent as it was anymore. Like back when I was a kid, stealing video games was just a regular occurrence. So, like if you traded with somebody and then you find out that the game doesn't work, you never hear from them again. Or else they'll just lie and say something to like, "Oh, I loaned it to somebody else." And I'll be like, "Why did you loan my game away?" I don't know. There was a lot of that crap going on back in the day. I'm gonna die soon. Let's get out of here. Okay, come on. I still got 2 minutes to live. Oh, I love this. I love this theme. Check this out. Well, that really echo space beeping noise, that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite songs in this game here. Like, I remember playing this game when I first got my Wii and they had the virtual console shop. I brought every Nintendo game I could afford, and it was pretty awesome too. But then they stopped doing that, and now the only way to get NES games nowadays is to subscribe to Nintendo's service, because I guess they know that they can make way more money getting somebody to subscribe than it is to get them to buy a $60 game or even a $10 download. What is this now? Is this more rockets? Oh, okay, yes it is. I have 10 as opposed to 5. Oh, okay, let's go over here. All right. Oh, I need the bomb. Okay, I gotta go back again. Gotta go back all the way over there. It's one of the things about Metroid 2 you gotta get used to, is backtracking if you come to a dead end. Whoa! Let's get the hell out of here. I'm just about dead. Maybe I'll die right at when I'm supposed to die. Or maybe not. Let's see what's this way. Uh-oh. Trouble. Stay away! Stay away! Oh, and I'm dead. Well, you know what? That just pretty much wraps up, this playthrough of Metroid for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Alright, so I'm gonna go up here and listen to that song again. little bit creepy, but anyway. So yeah, that is today's video, and I hope you enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed making it, and we will catch you tomorrow with a different video game. So until then, we'll see ya.